into the first edition of Portal Profiles.
Woo!
As we get to break down our first transfer edition of Bobby Hurley's 2023-2024 basketball roster in Basheer Jihad from Ball State. Eric, how stoked are you?
Oh, dude. I'm so excited to jump into this tape because as soon as I started looking at it, I immediately thought difference maker. And I don't know, maybe I've got portal colored glasses on, but man, there's some really, really good stuff and some stuff that I think is going to translate to some Power 5 Big 12 basketball really well.
On three, what color are portal colored glasses? 3, 2, 1, purple.
Red.
Wow, red and blue make purple. So I guess we're
Fair
close
enough.
enough.
We're close.
Let's jump into the tape right now. Basheer has a very great skill set for a big guy in terms of ball handling.
Yeah.
We can scrub back to that first clip and look at how he breaks down his guy off the dribble at the arc. He's 6'9", 240. Like, this is nice. And I know he loses the ball a little bit.
But that's body control.
Yeah, soft finish. He's got a pretty solid layup package. And as I said, he can take it to the rim really well. Soft layup here, really nice. And kind of the same deal here.
He's really good with that floater and even like a little bit of post moves there. And I think the thing that you notice is that guys are scared of him out on the 3-point line. And he's really good at finishing in traffic, even through some contact, which is why I think he'll translate well.
Yeah, and we can look at these couple ones where he shows a potential to draw a lot of contact and finish at the rim, which is something ASU really needs here with a nice and one. Get a guy draped on his arm, get it to go, plus the foul, and same here. Nice take, and he gets his guy up in the air on this pump fake and is able to finish through contact, which is sweet. Another one here. He's very, very crafty with his footwork. He seems like he has great footwork. And speaking of footwork, he's also got a back to the basket game.
Definitely.
Which is huge.
Yeah, he's got a back to the basket game. You'll see a little bit later he can shoot as well. But 6'9", 240. And you can see like guys aren't just going off of him and bouncing off of him. He still has to work for it, but he knows what he's doing and he knows how to get them with footwork and body positioning. And that's kind of the stuff that will translate in any league, just because it's not like he's just so physically dominant. Now he's going to play bigger players. You can see he actually has to work with skill. Yeah,
this move is really nice because he starts at the 3-point line, but he's able to back in and can notice the size difference, and he just strong arms that guy. But here's the part that ASU fans are going to get excited about. Woo! He can shoot, and he can shoot well. These are all catch and shoot threes. And that's something you need from a big guy. Pick and pop game is there, and I mean the dude can stroke it for a 6'9", 240 power forward.
Yeah, definitely, and it opens up his entire game. Like if you just watch, everybody has to kind of take whatever into account. You have to take into account his drive to the rim. You have to take into account him shooting the three. He can hit some off the dribble ones as well, but his catch and shoot percentage is really good too. And I can see him being just a main offensive engine for ASU if all goes right because of the versatility like this. Like, think about the post moves you just saw, and now he's hitting contested threes on a consistent basis. Like, that's a big time deal.
Yeah, and here's the last part of his game that ASU fans should get excited about, because the interior defense has been lacking a little bit in the past couple of years, and he's a block machine. So this is exciting as well. I mean, he's a good offensive and defensive rebounder. Good post presence is really big in today's college basketball, and he has that for a forward.
Yeah, he could play on the post on both ends. He can guard up and down as well. He's fast enough to do that. He's averaging over a block and a steal per game, which is really good to have over one of those for each. And again, it's like, with him, you can say, oh, well, you just showed us a little bit of everything. He's going to be a perfect player. Probably not. But what you can see is fundamental building blocks from he can go off the dribble. He can drive. He's smooth and silky for a guy of his size, but he also knows how to post up, right? And then they focus on the post up. Oh, he's a pick and pop threat too. Like he can do a little bit of everything while also not being a liability on the defensive end. Portal colored glasses aside, I think that's somebody that any basketball team would look for if you just break it down by archetype. And so I think for him, as somebody who's gotten better each and every year, and is now into the later teens as far as scoring average goes, and like you said, a good rebounder as well. Like, this is somebody that I feel like even goes beyond portal color glasses, because there's at least a couple ways he could translate. If he's not averaging like 18.5 points per game, he's going to get you on the defensive end, and he's going to get you some boards too.
Obviously his production will probably dip because he's going from the MAC to the Big 12, but it's still exciting nonetheless. To recap one more time, Basheer Jihad is coming to ASU. The Ball State Cardinal is now a Sun Devil. 18.6 points per game, 8 rebounds, 6'9", 240 from Detroit, Michigan. Been a pleasure breaking down another Portal profile with you guys, and we'll see you guys on the PHNX Sun Devils show. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at PHNX_Sun Devils.
We all silly like the mayor.